What are the ways to help replenish the earth so we can flourish? That is the question today.
That's a great segue because I talk about that food cycle, food circle. That's what we're talking about here. It is many different levels and systems that are everything is connected. When you really study it on so many levels, from body, mind, heart, and soul levels, everything is connected. So whatever we do to the earth, we do to ourselves. Whatever we do in the long run and in the short run, whatever we do to ourselves, we do to the earth. Whatever we do to the earth, we do to ourselves, because we are symbiotic, interreactive, and so forth. So again, I go back. I do a lot of repeating, but it gets down to how we set up the first organic conference in New York State about closing the food circle, and this was in the 80s. And we're talking about, out of that came this phrase that I really think epitomizes things, and that is, food is the vehicle with the most potential for personal and planetary transformation. And so the things that we put into the earth and our bodies are important. And I think people often ask me, well, what are some really concrete things I can do? Well, I go, okay, well, there's three things you can do for yourself and for the health of the planet. And that is, one, eat more plants, because plants have the fiber, they support the microorganisms, they also support your own body functions, they have the nutrients and so forth. And so eat more plants and get more of your food from fresh and from whole plants, vegetables, fruits, nuts, seeds, all those things. And then, okay, number two is plant more plants. So if we're eating, and this is where gardening comes in, and having more shorter cycle between us and the food, get closer to your food, right? As I say, plant some of your own, even if you have it in a pot on the back porch, or a box that you create, make lasagna gardening, whatever. Create food for yourself. That will help your own sustainability and your own well-being, and also that will make your food cheaper, your food budget cheaper. You'll be able to get the nutrients, but not only that, you're supporting the local ecology, economy, and stuff. And so eat more plants, plant more plants, and recycle more plants, as we've already talked about. Recycle, put things into that circle, into the food circle, and this cycles that everything circles or seasons in. I'm sorry, everything circles or cycles in season and bears fruit in its time. And so if then we got waste products, we have a lot of issues with waste products in the environment that's polluting and so forth. There is no way, as we say, there is no way, there is no pollution dilution solution. And so if you have leftovers, or food that's, say, even scraps from your table, you can recycle that and make your own compost pile. And then you have created a new circle where you can use that compost for your own garden, completing the food circle. So that, and of course, we all know the secret ingredient is always love.